there. Oh, we good.
I'm gonna take a moment.
Yo, I'm dead serious. I don't think we should do this every episode. So you and
this is going to be every episode.
Nah, man. You need to get with like a band or something. And make an intro. And make an intro.
I'm a one-man band. I don't need anybody accompany me when I get into my space.
Go ahead, do your
I'm the local Jimi Hendrix.
Do your Tina
Turner and this time
thing.
I haven't been drinking, you guys. So, episode 1, I just came out of the dentist. Novocaine all in my gums. Right here, still kind of swollen. I figure I drink some whiskey to numb. And I sipped and I sipped and I sipped and I sipped until it was done. Then Steve came over for a podcast run. And so fast that podcast run changed to the whole episode and we wasn't even ready. There it is. That ain't even going to be how I'm going to do it, but that's a sample of what I will be bringing to the table. So just be ready.
You talking to me?
Yeah. Okay, you guys, once again, episode number 2, All Shapes and Sizes Podcast. I am your host, the one they call Disco, Dexter. And over there we have the one they call
S.TV on all social media platforms. That's how I'm introducing myself all the time.
I'm gonna help him out.
I'm not even going.
S. Dot on all platforms.
Yo, I don't need that.
Yeah,
I'm
helping you out.
Nah, see, I don't need that.
You do.
I'm good.
You think you don't?
Listen,
just need a little. Run the rhythm.
Yo.
We back.
Not Tina Turner.
You want to hang this back up? You want to put this over there?
Thank you. I appreciate you. Now we can get the show started. All right. Hey.
Here we go.
Hey, that's what we're talking about. Episode 2. What's up?
Hold on. Before that, I have to address something. Not even address, but audience, I know you have been waiting for episode 1.
No, we ain't doing that.
It is out now.
No, we ain't doing that.
It took a while. Technical difficulties, but we overcame those challenges. So now you have it. Just had to make sure they know. So how you feeling today, Steve?
Feeling pretty good. Can't complain.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah. Me too. Today is day 3 of my workout.
Day 3 of your workout. I seen you on Instagram.
This leg day.
I seen you on Instagram.
Yeah, you see me. You see me. I'm real with it.
I don't know where you was running, but I
was running. I did 4 miles. I ain't worked out in 2 months and came back 2 back-to-back 4-mile runs.
No, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I feel good.
That's what's up.
Feel good. I got a fresh little cut too. Last time I was looking kind of rough, y'all. So I got cut, hit my barber up and took care of me. No?
Yeah, shoot, that's the way it works.
I see you got a
that's
little
when
something.
you feel good. No, when you feel good.
Yeah.
You throw on, you get the little head.
We looking mighty right.
You know what I mean? It's,
Hold on. So you know what? On that topic.
What's up?
Barbershops.
What about them?
Do you?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you probably can't because you light skin anyway, so they probably can't tell with you. But do you get the chalk around your head when they give you a shape up?
Nah, we don't do that.
I don't get that.
My barber's precise.
Yeah, listen.
He's not. He knows how to color within the lines.
You guys with these barbers, with these clippers that appear to, I'm assuming the clippers aren't sharp, and that's why they draw the chalk. So they can, when you walk away, you look like your shape up is pronounced.
Right.
Blades ain't sharp.
I don't know why they do it. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Hold on. I can't even blame the barbers because whatever. Let's say they're doing it for technique, right? The dudes that leave out of the barber shop with it on their face and then they post Facebook pictures, looking like they face is a crime scene, like they caught a body with their face.
Yo, deadass. I thought when I see pictures like that,
I
always thought it was like, yo, you just ain't had a cut in a long time, so that area is lighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the summertime, so you got a tan, but when they, you know what I'm saying, when they cut you, like, you know, where hair used to be, it's just lighter. I never realized until I started looking. I'm like, oh, y'all chalkboard.
Nah. They intentionally. Nah. I see dudes 24/7 post pictures once they get out the barbershop with the chalk around their head or in the chair still.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, audience, we want to know all y'all fruit heads.
My shape ups come with.
Let me know, women. Matter of fact, I'm asking. This is for the women. Women, do y'all like men with the outline body face, dead face chalk around their face? Let us know. I'm not having it. My barber.
Or it don't matter. As long as it look good.
Or it don't matter.
Is that what it is?
Let us know. Put something in the comments.
Is that what it is?
But hold on.
Is men doing more than women nowadays when it comes to their hair and chalk, Beijing, and
you know what?
And all that other kind of shit? I seen somebody putting on some waves. I seen somebody putting on a wave wig, 360 wave, some nonsense.
So hold on.
Niggas,
I did see on YouTube or Instagram or something.
They buying bundles.
Where the guy did a whole fake hair on the dude head. More than Beijing. The Beijing was like
but no, he put the wig
2010 or whatever,
and then blended it in with his other hair and gave him waves.
I saw that too.
Dudes got bundles out here.
So, question for y'all ladies too: do y'all have a problem with men having wigs? Women have wigs. Why can't some of these men get wigs?
Whatever happened to the days of either you got it or you don't got it, or you work with what you got. Hey, if I'm going bald, you know what? Then I'm gonna just go clean bald, or I'm gonna be comfortable with.
Hold on. But what's wrong with the dudes doing it if women do it? If they putting wigs on and dude got a little landing spot right here, he want to doctor it up. Same thing with the girl with the wig.
Because the girl with the wig, we know she got on a wig.
Nah.
We know she got on a wig.
They do the baby hair now?
She knows she got... Nah, they not trying to hide it. They just trying to make it look good. See, there ain't nothing wrong with wearing a wig. That's the difference. There's nothing wrong with wearing a wig. There's nothing wrong with having a weave in your head. There's
but
nothing
you just said something wrong with the men having a wig.
No, that's the perception.
Oh, that's the question I was asking you. Is it okay for the men to do it?
From my standpoint, like, yo, if my hair start to go... Then my hair start to go. I'm a woman.
No, you ain't answering the question. I'm asking you, do you think it's okay if men wear wigs?
No, not for me.
Why? Is it a double standard? Is it a double standard with the wig game?
No. All right, so let me clarify. I don't have a problem with it if you're not trying to hide the fact of what it is.
What about women that got short hair and they got to weave down the hair? They hiding the fact that their hair not that long.
No, they're not hiding it. We know
Why
that.
Not?
You're switching up your hairstyle. I understand that that's a wig. I understand that last week your hair was brown. This week your hair is blonde. I understand all of that. As a man, though, you're gonna put that on in front like that ain't a wig.
Maybe this year.
If somebody was to ask that man, yo, is that a wig? He gonna say, you crazy. No. But it is.
Hey, you got women that do the same. Is that a weave? Nuh-uh. That's my hair.
They
I got
still
Indian
do that?
in my family.
They still doing that?
I think they are.
They still doing that?
I think they are. Women do. You know what? So I disagree. Men ain't doing more than women. Because now you have women actually with the mud face.
The mud face? What you talking
about? The mud face.
What's the mud face?
The too much makeup on their face.
Oh, yeah. The clown
face
shit.
is white and this is all brown. They at the club. And you know what I mean, they looking like little ghosts in the club, walking around taking pictures.
They got the wrong color.
Man, but the wrong color is too much. The wrong color's right, but there's too much makeup.
I'm not into makeup.
Me neither.
I'm all set.
So do you think? And women, comment.
I'm all set.
Do y'all do this makeup?
And they're gonna say. I could tell you what they're gonna say.
But you know the question.
I've had this discussion.
But you know the question I'm gonna ask.
Go ahead.
The question is this: are you doing the makeup, or are you applying this makeup to this degree? I'm talking about when y'all go overboard, not the ladies that do a little blush and a little boom boom and eyeliner and all that. When y'all go ham and go overboard, like a whole whatever.
But that's the problem. They're not gonna tell you. The ones who do will tell you they're not going overboard.
No, but okay. Regardless of what you think, are y'all going?
How they gonna answer that? Well, if they don't know they going overboard.
Okay, I'm gonna switch the question then.
All right, go ahead.
You ladies that like to wear makeup, are you wearing? I'm gonna dumb it down. For those that like to apply several applications of makeup, are you doing it for your friends, your girlfriends? Are you doing it for your man, or are you doing it for yourself? And the reason I ask this question is because I've seen ladies, I ain't gonna say transition into it, but start to put a lot of makeup on. Yep. And it seems like a trend that started with a lot of women.
Yeah.
And they do it almost trying to mirror a copy what a girlfriend's doing.
Yep.
And then more of them do it, and they like each other pictures, and but us men don't like it. Well, majority of us men do not appreciate y'all messing up our shirts and all that type of stuff.
See, I know what you look like without it. I want to know what you look like without it. That's how I look at it.
Man, listen.
I'm not really. I'm not a makeup. I've never been a makeup person. It looked weird to me. And I've had women tell me, "You'll never know that you never know that I used to wear makeup." Yeah, yes I did. Yes I did.
I seen you all the time.
Yes, I did.
In the club. I was looking at you like,
now,
man.
Some do it very well and they put it on light, and it's just to kind of I don't want to say enhance, but accentuate certain features about themselves or whatever it is. Cool, I get it. Like you said, eyeliner or whatever it is, but I mean, I'm not a makeup person. I just know, like, when you start putting like different colors on your face and stuff like that, like, I'm not really into that. Like, I'm good.
So, ladies, we know we can't tell y'all what to do.
Like a pet
and
peeve,
we're not trying to.
Like a pet peeve of mine is like the women that you see your background, you see the color of your background, that color lipstick on any woman, terrible. But it used to be a trend. That used to be a trend.
You seen Little Kim back in the day?
Nope.
What?
Nope. Nope.
Crazy, son.
Nope. Never liked.
I think I even seen Nicki Minaj with that purple.
Nah, son. I hate that. Nope. Not for me.
Hold on.
Not for me. Not for me.
It depends on where they're going.
It don't matter it don't matter where you at, what color you got on, where you going.
Man,
it don't matter.
Come in the bedroom.
I'm not interested.
That teddy on and with that purple.
And I'm interested in your lipstick. Come on, son. Come on.
It's the package. It's the optics, man. You gotta see the whole package. No, you gotta see the whole package.
I ain't doing that. Yo, listen.
So in other words, hold on. So now you bring me somewhere different. Hold on.
Listen, I'm not interested.
If you're saying that,
I'm not worried about that.
Listen, if you're saying that, then in other words, you're saying this. You're the type that don't mind if your wife comes or your girl comes into bed with some old baggy sleeping pajamas and a big baggy shirt and hair wrapped up.
I think it's an aura.
Oh man, I hate that.
No, I think it's an aura.
I don't think. Hell no. Ain't no aura.
I think
no.
No. For you though, you could say no all you want, man. But it's your aura.
Your aura better be
you could be able to. You might
nice little.
Hey, listen.
Shorts,
she might be able to.
She
might be able to pull off them big clothes and that big T-shirt or whatever it is.
Not to go to bed. It better be the middle of the winter and the heat off.
All right, you never.
We ain't got no heat and the bill ain't getting paid. The power's out.
Like I said.
Nah.
Like I said. I don't need you.
I'm not hearing it.
I don't need you in lingerie. I don't need you in lingerie.
That old lady vibe be killing the mental, the visual, the memory. See, for me, I'm a person that memories don't live. I like the memories. I like to think back and have a visual of, oh man, last night I just walked past her and she was just going in the kitchen to get in that look and that image and that whole baggy stuff swagger. Every day. That old lady.
But it's also how
you
can't
swag
yourself.
With no old baggy clothes on.
All right, let me ask you a question. In your mind,
yep.
Do you need a expensive car to grab the attention of a female?
Of course not.
But no, it ain't no
that memory that she have after when I pull off.
But it ain't about the memory that will pulled off.
But
yeah,
it is though.
She gets excited by the package, but she got excited by you before she even knew what you drove. So my thing is like, yo, you could dress it up how you want, but she could also
challenge that. Watch this.
All right.
Right? Okay, she likes you because of who you are, right? Same way you with your spouse because of who they are. But at the same time, once in a while, she want to see her man looking good, stepping out, looking right. So she be looking like him like he's a piece of food. Like, ooh,
that's a fact.
My bae done came to pick me up at work. And he stepped out of the car. His car was clean.
Yeah.
He wearing this. So regardless of who she likes you for who or liking you for who you are, she still loves the optics of how you look, how you present yourself when
fine.
she see you.
But I'm not.
How you turn her on at times when you looking.
But you're
so
turning
fresh and so clean.
Yeah, but you're turning it into one or the other. What I'm saying to you is, what you're saying is
I
maybe
say all the time.
What you see, and that's my point.
One or the other mean you do it once.
No,
not the other.
One or the other means you look good this way, you don't look good this way. And I'm saying that comes down to her aura. She might have a certain vibe when she has on this attire, but if she has on her vibe is different, you might find that attractive. There might be something that she does, the way she might walk. Maybe you don't
once
know.
In a while, so I'm okay with the once in a while.
But my point being
so
it
every
still
day.
comes down.
So you okay with that every day?
It still comes down to
if the aura's good, you okay with that every day? You okay with that package?
If the vibe is right.
So in other words,
if she feeling sexy in it.
So I'm asking you a question.
If she feeling sexy in them baggy clothes,
if you had a car and the car was running good, this, that, and third here, are you one of them people that say, I don't need a new car. This car's running good?
Yeah, I'm like that.
Nah, not me.
I'm like that. I'm like that.
I'm not like that.
I'm like that. As long as my car is as long as my car is clean, it ain't damaged. I'm the type of person like, if somebody was to break in my car, no matter how good my car looks or whatever it is, I got to get rid of it.
I hear that. I agree with that.
I'm that type of person. So,
I'm the same
but at the same time,
you done violated
me. If I'm comfortable in my car, I'm comfortable.
All right.
I might feel a vibe. My vibe to get a new vehicle may not have nothing to do with how the car runs.
All right. Switching topics.
Yeah.
Jeezy.
All right.
Gucci Man versus battle. Now I know. What, stopped? Stop recording? Okay, y'all. Steve stopped in the middle of the podcast because he had to fart. How you don't get your farts out before showtime? I'm not going to understand that. How don't you get your farts out before showtime? What is he eating that got him backed up? All right. I thought he was on his way back. He probably blew his back out. I don't know. Pause. It's been like 10 minutes. He might have farted and blasted off to his house. Got to run back. Yeah, the dude still didn't get back. I think I hear him coming.
My bad.
Already got you on record.
All right.
Back at it.
All right.
Here we go. All right. So let's pick up where we left off at.
Let's not do that. Just start talking. You said pick up where we left off. That means we left and went. So,
anyway.
Yeah, anyways.
Jeezy.
Yup.
Versus Gucci Man.
Yup.
The versus battle.
Yeah.
What was your take on the battle?
It's a body.
We actually went live during the battle.
Yeah, and
during the battle on our All Shapes and Sizes podcast.
I told you Gucci can't mess with him. And I meant that.
So,
and
lyrically.
Y'all can say what y'all want. I know y'all love Gucci. He cannot. Lyrically, hit wise, no.
Okay, so let me say this.
I know y'all love Gucci, but no.
I agree. Catalog, Jeezy, off the chain, songs, especially our era.
It's like Nas versus Jay-Z.
Come on now. We going there?
Wait,
hold on. Let's finish here. Before we go there, let's finish this one up.
I'm putting it out there. We can debate that too.
So the battle, song for song, presentation.
Yeah.
Let's say we both agree that Jeezy won, right?
Yeah.
I thought Gucci would be a little bit hotter, but Gucci came out fire for the juggler. That first song was vicious.
Was it?
Yeah. The first one, I think, was some new stuff that he dropped.
Just because he was going at Jeezy, he was going at
directly
at Jeezy.
It's a battle, but
was the song hot though? Exactly.
I want to say yeah. I'm going with it. Yeah,
you had to think about it.
It was.
You had to think about it. No, what he was saying, because he called out Jeezy's name and he was talking about his man and all the little ad-lib stuff.
That was hot.
That
was hot.
Okay.
So now with that being said,
Yeah.
the battle went. We're going to start with the wardrobe. Gucci was dressed fly.
Yep.
Grown man style.
Yep.
Jeezy was back in the day bringing you back with that essence, more thug.
BMF.
But wasn't it so crazy how though Jeezy's appearance was this way, his message was the opposite, and Gucci's appearance was one way, and they had like the opposite message and appearance. Gucci seemed more back in the day thug approach. Jeezy more mature, but Jeezy was dressed.
What did I say to you before?
What was that?
You got an ice cream cone on your face.
Come on, man.
Like,
stop hating on Gucci, man.
You could dress that up all you want.
Gucci.
You could dress that up all you want.
Gucci.
You know what I'm saying? You could dress it up all
The
you
message.
want.
What about the message? From Jeezy's side. Deep, and he was dropping the album at the same time.
I think it shows the difference in the artist, and the approach that they took. You heard what Gucci said. Gucci said, we're going, I told you I'm not doing this if I can't talk the truth and be street and all this other kind of stuff. Well, if that's
Different
the conversation you had, you tipped your hand, right? So immediately as as Jeezy is putting his stuff together, you notice he has an intro for everything that he's putting out. He has something to say about everything that he's gonna put out. He's creating a show for you, right? Similar to like MTV back in the day, Unplugged, right? When they used to have artists come on Unplugged and they talk about the song before they jump on and had a live band behind them or whatever it is. Like that's the approach that he took, so that his songs, when he drops them, they hold more weight.
Yeah.
Gucci, you just dropping. You just dropping.
So
dropping.
Strategic approach in regards to how he segued from song to song and had a theme behind it.
It's a different level
Agreed.
of artist. Yeah.
So I agree from that standpoint. Now my question is this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it was staged?
What was staged?
The approach. Gucci coming out more thug. Jeezy coming out on the next level.
No, I think it's anybody who's tuning into Gucci and versus Jeezy, with an inkling of what their history looks like, are coming to see one thing. Like, they're coming expecting what you got from Gucci. You understand what I'm saying? What you got from Jeezy, knowing that they have real history, right? So you tap into that real history, which is why he put back on the jersey.
No, I get that.
Like he did back in. But I'm talking about just the overall approach.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, do you think it was staged in regards to you going to be the bad guy, I'm going to be the good guy?
No. Gucci was being Gucci, and Jeezy was being Jeezy. Yeah. Jeezy has grown way far beyond.
Oh, yeah.
The type of
so
time
now that brings me
Gucci-
somewhere different.
Gucci
I
was
mean,
on.
you had this debate before.
Yep.
Same reason why, though I like the locks, Jada Kiss, I'm not even gonna put it on the locks, because I feel, you know how I feel. Styles P, the Ghost to me, he's evolved. Jada, I like Jada as an artist and lyrically, but evolving is too much of the. Remember I said to you before, artists to me from our era that.
What did
now,
he evolve into?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. Let me finish. When you put out a particular type of music because of where you come from, your lifestyle, all that,
Yep.
Same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now that you're in a different space in life and you're older, you're more mature.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen different things here. Now you're indirectly might be a role model to some individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Does your music and should your music evolve? I feel it should. As I told you in the past, I feel that Jada, he ain't evolving. I'm not knocking. I get the street stuff. We done. Yeah, but now you're older. You can't be making them type of songs now. And that's why I love the Jeezy music. Jay-Z. When we start going back and digging out or looking at the artists from the 90s that are still around and relevant now, are they making music for now, or are they still kind of like what we call from a street level stuck? Because let's keep it a buck. If these rappers were put in the street and lined up in that with the same energy they doing, we'd call them stuck. Not knocking or calling Jada stuck, because I like his artwork, but I think he needs to evolve. I'm going to just keep it a buck. I think he needs to evolve in regards to his content. He's doing more. He's doing power moves. Give us that story. We don't want to hear the dude that's like 38, 40, 50, still talking that that curb stuff.
But who's listening?
But see, are you misleading the kids? Let's bring it there. The kids are listening. Are you misleading the kids and still glorifying a lifestyle that you know better now?
What if his audience is the stuck audience?
Then you trying to genocide us then. That means you really trying to create the zombies.
So I don't necessarily agree with
But am I right? If he's targeting that audience, or if that is his audience,
you're right.
If you still beating that and you know it's wrong, what's he doing?
Your logic is right, but I don't necessarily believe like he's just stuck. I listen to enough Jada to know that he doesn't talk about. I understand your perspective, but he does give stories about a lot of other things and jewels about a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So I can't say that. Yo, he hasn't. I never felt that way about him. So to say that he hasn't evolved into something that I already think he has elements of, I can't. That doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. You feel like, all you talk about is.
No, I ain't saying all you talk about. What I'm saying is this.
Then
perfect example. Perfect example.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
No, but you look who you comparing him to.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Did Nas evolve?
Nas already had elements of that in the past, but
elements of
what?
He
evolved.
He
got more God body.
So all right. So and
Godson. He evolved.
From what?
From the first album.
Okay, from the first album, from It Was Written. Not It
Second.
Was Written. Illmatic.
Yep.
It Was Written. I Am.
Godson.
You think you think he's evolved?
Yo, through his career, listen to the albums you're naming.
Yeah, look,
He's changed. Though he transitioned in all those albums. Nas even went to an era Uchi Wally and Escobar. Oh, so he was evolving constantly.
Is that evolving or like okay? So when
let me say that's changing. Wait.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take the Uchi Wally. I'm gonna take the Escobar out as evolving. But the Godson.
Well, Escobar.
Godson.
Escobar was Escobar season was all of that was It Was Written. The Firm album. That's all Escobar. That's Escobar. So Illmatic is something different. Escobar is it was
Godson.
But Godson is
evolving.
Something else. I don't know. I kind of stopped listening.
Evolution.
I've never gotten anything different from Nas ever. I know a Nas album is going to be the same thing. I know the type of content. Let me not say the same thing. The type of content. Exactly. So
he was already there.
Yeah, but he was back and forth. Like again, I don't understand. The reason why I asked about Nas is because I wanted to make sure I understood what you meant by evolving. Because in the same breath, like he's been criticized for before, is in one breath, Shorty owe you for ice, and another breath is Black Girl Lost. So you playing both sides.
Listen, we ain't going there with it.
No, see, I'm just
that's before Godson. I'm talking about after. You talking about the earlier. I'm talking about after. Godson and after.
Nobody talks about.
I'm not talking about what's popular. I'm just talking about evolving as an artist.
Every album he's ever put out, he's had those songs like One Mic, like Black Girls Lost, like whatever. He's good. But he's also had the other side of that coin as well. So my question to you is, when you say evolve for artists, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the content?
Well, let me say this.
And what they're talking about?
I'm gonna say this. You know
because
what?
he clearly had a thought process of what he wanted to talk about when it came to Black Girls Lost and One Mic and stuff like that.
So let me say this. Let's take Nas off the table. Let's go back.
I don't want to take because it helps me understand your point.
No. Listen. I'm gonna say this.
All right.
The point I'm really getting at, and Nas was just an example.
Yep.
So let's take Nas because let's say Nas has always had this type of content in his music, right?
Yep.
The point I'm getting at is, in today's time, 2020, you're an artist from the 90s that came up doing whatever. Now we're at the time right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that these artists, especially from the 90s, should they be more responsible with their content? And do you feel that he is?
I think they are. I think most artists who are still.
But I'm posing it back to Jada. Do you think he's responsible with it?
And I've said this to you before. I don't think you listen to Jada. And you got to be honest with yourself.
Bruh.
Have you listened to a Jada album?
Yes.
Okay. What was the last Jada album that you listened to?
Man, listen here. I
Exactly,
can't tell you the last one.
Exactly, because you listen to them in bits and pieces.
I listened to the whole album, but I listened to the whole album one time. You know me. I try to listen to everything twice.
Did you listen to
I listened to it and I see it and I'd be like, yo, man.
You listen to Freddie versus Jason?
Yeah, that was lyrically, that was fire. What?
What about the content?
That's what it was for though.
No,
I listened to it for that Freddie versus Jason. I ain't listened to it for nothing else. I'm not talking about collabs. We don't want to talk about collabs. Collabs is different. You bringing up something else into the argument. We're not talking about collabs. I'm talking about that man by himself and his content on his own. Not a project.
I'm actually not deviating for what I'm talking about. I'm saying to you that was a project together with Fab. The content in that album.
I don't want to hear about that. I want to hear about him solo. We don't even know how much. This is what I'm saying to you.
All right.
If we're talking about a particular artist, we're talking about that artist by himself. I'm talking about him and his own.
Whose idea did you think Soul Food was?
Okay.
What did that track sound like? Did that sound like a Fab track or did that sound like a Jada track?
I'm not talking about one-offs. I'm talking about a collective project that you do as an artist on your own. That's what I'm saying to you.
I don't know what to tell you. There's no difference in what you're talking about. The project gets put out there to the public. Whether it's your own project or it's a collab project, the public is still listening to your voice, your content.
I'm not
so what difference does that make?
It does make a difference. Because
what difference?
I'm going to tell you. Listen, it's easy.
I
can answer this for you easy, my brother. When you're working on a project, right? Look at him. He's sour. Y'all see him? He's sour right now. Listen, that's what he do. When he gets sour,
I want y'all to listen
get his
to
sour patch.
I want y'all to listen to him.
Listen.
I want y'all to listen to this explanation.
Talking about this.
Go ahead, listen to this explanation.
As an artist, and I am a former artist. When you're working on a project, you're creating something. That's your project, your baby, whatever you're creating. You're putting your oomph into it. When you're doing a collab and you're working with others, it's a combination of you doing different things for whatever the whole understanding of the project is. I'm talking about when that man's by himself and working on his next little vibe constantly. What is the content that he's putting out? That's what I'm referring to.
So you're telling me that you would jump on a track jump on a feature with somebody else and compromise your brand?
Oh, man, we got to get next subject.
Would you compromise your brand?
What do you mean?
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. Because that's what you're saying.
Oh, no.
That's what you're saying.
That's what I am saying. I'm glad you said that. Is his brand in 2020 a brand that still should be pushed?
Again, I don't think you listen to Jadakiss.
No, I'm asking you.
Yes, I don't have a problem.
So at this point, we're gonna agree to disagree.
No, of course we're gonna agree to disagree because you don't listen to Jadakiss. You already made. Okay, listen, folks. Hey, listen. He has made up his mind. Jada. Hold on,
when he put out hot tracks,
he made up his mind. He made up his mind about Jada.
I'll be looking at these
20
like,
years ago.
No, I mean, come on.
20 years ago, he made up his mind about Jadakiss.
Oh, there
and
you go.
ever
What are you
since
talking about?
He been telling me Jadakiss has been stuck since 2002. That's what he's been telling me, and that's a fact. That's not a lie. That's a fact. So you've already made up your mind. So you don't listen to. So you're telling me you're listening to somebody who you think is stuck?
No,
exactly. So then, how can you tell me?
I hear them. I don't listen, but I hear them.
Exactly. This is what I be talking about.
Back to Jeezy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Jeezy and
you don't know what you're talking about.
The real estate power moves that Jeezy was talking about.
What real estate power moves?
The real estate.
They put out
him allegedly owning half of Atlanta, but I'm not even going off of the facts.
He don't own half
Atlanta. I ain't even going into the facts of it. I'm just going off of the message at that time to the audience about materialistic stuff and true value. Putting your money into real estate, owning property, being able to pull out equity and stuff like that.
Okay.
Powerful message at the right time.
It was a powerful retort.
You don't think it's a message? Bump the retort. I'm talking about the message in it. Bump the retort coming back, him saying, hey, I got whatever real estate. I'm talking about the message.
It's a powerful message.
Yeah.
That needs to be expanded on.
Yes, he's been on a couple shows since then talking about it.
So as long as he's doing that, then the message holds weight.
Yeah.
If he just did that and that was it about it, then it's just a good retort.
Now the second part.
For those who understand it.
Yeah. But now it becomes a conversation piece. So people that don't understand it can get brought into those circles to talk about it. Because now it's being socialized more.
The only thing that came out his mouth is let's have a real estate versus. right?
No, I'm not. That's what he said on stage. I'm talking about since then. It started the conversation.
Right, but my point being is for those who are caught up, who don't understand the entirety of what that meant, right? Those who are maybe a Gucci fan versus a Jeezy fan, how much did that hit home, right? How much did that say, I get what you're saying? So now when he jumps on, when you see him on The Breakfast Club or something like that, you go, oh, I want to see what he got to say.
And his new album, banging.
You know, so
I listened to it after the verses. I downloaded it. Fire.
Haven't listened to it yet.
Gotta listen to it. Yo, this
is that the one where he got a beret on?
Yep.
All right.
Deep. Oh, I mean, let me say this. He's not holding any punches in regards to what he's saying. Talking to us as black people.
Okay.
And really just going there with it from a level that I was like, I ain't even going, no spoilers, but he's taking it there. He's taking it there to the point. Now,
but Jeezy's always been on that type of time.
Oh, yeah.
He's always been on that type of time.
Always. And Jada, we mess with you, Jada, but you got to evolve your music, man.
He don't.
I love when you fire lyrically, but come on, bruh.
He haven't listened to you in 15 years.
Bruh,
he don't know.
I listen to him all the time.
He don't know what you got.
Listen to that
he
Freddie
don't know
versus
what you got.
Jason. Now, hold on. So,
okay.
Back to Atlanta.
Yep.
King Von being murdered, right? And they had this battle right after. So this is and being at a time where we gonna Gucci history with Jeezy, murders involved allegedly, whatever. Man, I don't even know if it's alleged now because I think that's all paperwork and that's all everybody knows.
Yeah.
But here nor there, their approach on trying to get, let's say the generation to understand that, this ain't the path. King Von died in Atlanta with that. And I've been following the Chirac scene for a minute, so the Little Reese, the Dirks, the L.A. Capone, R.I.P., Rondos, Chief Keefs, there's a ton of those Chirac dudes out there that is another level. Do you think that the message that Jeezy was trying to project or trying to get out there, do you think in our climate today that any of that stuff is hitting home? Even for the Atlanta people. Chicago, that's a whole nother animal out there. To get that message home, to me, you have to be from Chirac to even even given a chance to be listened to by some of them people out there, I think. I think them dudes, they grew up a particular way, they zoned out.
I mean,
they on what they on.
I don't know what the necessarily.
But do you think Atlanta? Do you think?
I don't necessarily know what the gang situation is in Chirac, but as
it's real.
I know it's real. I'm just talking about in terms of like Jeezy's BMF, so he might what he says or the fact that he's saying it might hold some weight, similar to Snoop saying like, "Yo, Bloods and Crips need to chill," or Nipsey saying, Bloods and Crips need to chill. Maybe that's the type of weight it holds. But what weight does that really hold in the streets?
And then Atlanta's different because Atlanta's got a lot of East Coast people. Atlanta's not even Atlanta like it used to be. It's a whole bunch of New York, people from Connecticut, New Jersey. The tri-state is in Atlanta like heavy, so it ain't even like, honestly, we have a different mentality when we go out of state where we ain't trying to follow
I'm gonna keep
what
it
nobody's saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
It is what it is.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't. Jeezy, he made a good point. It was a good message, but I don't.
You don't think it's really going?
I don't think that message hits into any particular area. I think that message should hit everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. Shit, around where we at?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? We going through the same similar stuff. Other places might go through it on a bigger scale, right? But it's the same stuff. These kids is out here dying for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They out here dying for nothing. And it's not just an Atlanta thing, New York thing, or Chicago thing, or these major cities. It's everywhere. Mm-hmm. So that message should have hit home for everybody, especially for the artists, especially for the record labels and the artists who are out here promoting that shit. You understand
I agree, but what I'm saying is because we definitely hit home everywhere across the globe. But I'm just saying, being in Atlanta, he's from Atlanta. He one of them dudes.
I don't know if
it
holds.
And remember, a lot of people in the South, they respect their OGs. So that's what I was asking. Do you think it might, or do you think it's probably just too wild to the point where even if OGs say, "Yo," we don't need to be doing this, that them dudes is like, man, we ain't hearing that.
I think if it were more somebody like what's the dude from Rap a Lot?
Scarface?
No.
Prince?
Yeah.
Oh.
Coming from somebody like him,
yeah,
I think that holds more weight. I think he holds more weight in his city.
Of course he do.
In his city than Jeezy holds in Atlanta.
Man, he probably hold more weight down south.
Right. That's my point. So, like, when you ask that question, the type of effect for me to say yes, I think it's gonna have effect. Then it would have to be from Prince.
Okay.
It would. That's the type of person it would have to come from.
Right.
Because T.I. could say the same thing and I'd be still the same. Like, yeah, T.I. holds weight.
Yeah.
But
I hear what you're saying.
All right.
New topic.
Yeah.
Old topic, but new because we live in this topic every day. COVID-19.
What about it?
Hold on. Before I even get into this, I want to talk about remedies. But listen to this. I had a COVID test. Second COVID test, right?
White room.
Listen, my second COVID test, right? I did the first one when this stuff came. I had not when it first hit, but like in April.
Yep.
Drive up window, stab you in the nose and whatever, and
that's what you feel like.
So tested negative.
Yep.
Had one last week.
Mm-hmm.
Go to an urgent care center.
Yep.
Line like crazy waiting, but finally get in.
Mm-hmm.
I get back there. I know the test, boom. They're going to stick it down your throat, kind of make you gag, whatever. Mm-hmm. Pause, down your nose. Pause. Whoa. You're going to stick it down your nose, make you, and it kind of, you know what I'm saying? Yep. This dude said to me, okay, your nose might start bleeding after this. I'm like, I had it last time. My nose ain't bleed. This dude stuck it in my nose and pushed it so far back, but when he was in there, like he was trying to hit me in the brain. And I'm like, oh, man, what? And he did it both times. I'm like, yo, wow, my eyes watering. Man, I went out there, blood coming out my nose. I'm sneezing. Like the dude was, I thought he was injecting me with COVID. He stuck it so far in there. I was like, yo, I don't know. This might be a conspiracy. But had you had one yet, and what was your experience?
Yeah. I have taken the test.
And that was I think that I was doing the maybe that was the rapid test.
I did the regular and the rapid.
Mine still took like 3 days to come back.
I took the rapid and the regular one at the same time.
What is the regular test?
So the way the doctor explained it to me is the regular test is what you took. It takes a couple days for it to come back, right?
When they jab, when they stick it in your brain.
They don't have to stick it in your brain.
Then what's
my understanding?
No, I'm saying, but I'm saying.
No,
put it in your nose.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Well, I'm saying that's the
follow me for a second.
That's the regular one when they put it in your nose.
Well, both of them they put in your nose.
Oh,
so the rapid test, the way my understanding is they go in, they swab, not the rapid test, but the regular test. They go in and they swab. The rapid test, they try and go deeper, right? But at the same time, you have human beings shoving something up your nose. So, though, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is not going to do it the same, right? So when I took mine, I had this lady do mine. I had my sister take hers. I took her with me. And when the gentleman came out to do hers, she was like, yo, and she grabbed onto me and she almost broke my hand trying to hold on. But
I think I might file a claim. I think I got a lawsuit or something, man. My stuff wasn't feeling right ever since.
Well, here's the thing.
Might have COVID now.
Here's the thing. I took both of them because I knew that the rapid tests, they weren't as reliable as the long term, but I needed a rapid test because I had, at the time, I had a death in the family and I had to shoot down to Florida. And at the time, we weren't a hot zone, but Florida was a hot zone, right?
Florida always a hot zone.
So,
Miami.
Right. So,
Dade County.
Even though I social distance and I made sure I stayed away from people, stuff like that, I needed to go back to work. So I had to make sure, like, I was good to go. So I needed a paper to say, yo, I'm COVID free. So that's why I took both of them. The rapid test, so I can make sure I'm good. I can have my paperwork, and then the regular test.
So what are your remedies? Because the vaccine is coming out. What are your home remedies that you use now for COVID, or your family, or anybody that is using to try to build up your immune system, or be COVID free?
I'm not making any recommendations.
I'm making some.
I'm not making any recommendations. I'm only telling you what I did the moment COVID hit, and it felt like, yo, this shit real. I was like, yo, I was taking a shot of rum. Ray and
Uncle
nephew,
Ray?
every day.
I got to mess with Uncle Ray.
Every day.
Uncle Ray
Matter of fact, like 3 times a day.
Uncle Ray never did me wrong.
Of course.
Ever.
Of course.
Aunt Henny?
Of course.
I can't mess with Aunt Henny.
Nah.
Aunt Henny once in a while.
You need that rum, son.
That's why I only mess with Uncle Ray.
You need that rum.
I stopped messing with
rum,
Uncle Henny back in high school, I think.
That rum will kill anything.
But I was messing with Uncle Ray back in high school, too.
So...
But back to what you were saying.
Yeah,
so you do the shots of Remy, shots of Ray and nephew.
Yep, and then what I heard
rum.
was
That's rum, y'all.
What
Jamaican
I heard
rum.
was Mucinex.
Oh, I heard I did that too.
So I was using the Mucinex for a little bit. And then I was making sure that I quarantined
saline solution as well.
I heard about that too. I didn't do the saline solution, but I did. I was like staying in the shower extra long for the steam. For
same
the steam.
here. But check it.
So stuff like that. Making sure that I take off my clothes when I come in the house, bag those up, you know what I'm saying?
But look,
wash them, stuff like that.
This is what I do daily. This is my daily regimen.
Yeah.
Fresh ginger. Boil it.
Ginger works.
I smell it.
Mm-hmm.
While it's boiling, while it steams up, I get over and inhale it a couple times.
Yep.
So I do that. My mother gave me this bottle of some stuff. It's like vinegar and spices and a whole bunch of wild stuff. I'm gonna post it. It's gonna be up here. You guys look for it up there.
Yep. 2
teaspoons of that. Bottle costs like $38.
Yep.
Take 2 teaspoons of that. What I also do is this. Hey, y'all can copy. I'm gonna give y'all this one. Y'all can copy it.
Careful.
Hand sanitizer.
Disclaimer down below.
I take I'm on some Trump stuff right here. I take the hand sanitizer.
Disclaimer down below in the description.
Listen to this.
Make sure.
Real talk.
Warning.
Listen.
Read the description.
I take the hand sanitizer.
We do not endorse. This is all Dexter.
I got it right here.
This is all him.
Whatever
he about to say.
As soon as you put the hand sanitizer on, take a big inhale, smell it. Let all that go up your nostrils and inside your nasal cavities. I guarantee you that's doing something. Every time I do it,
you be high as hell. Something. You high as hell.
It's working though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I do it every time.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't do that. I don't do that. You know what I
inhale it.
I will give you this. What I have done.
Yeah. Disclaimer.
All right, disclaimer. What I have done is I have put the hand sanitizer on my hands and wipe my mask.
I've done that.
I've done that.
The inside of my mask.
I've done the outside, but either way.
So hold on. Because this is what I seen the other day in the store.
And not to wash it. Let's be clear. Not to wash it, but just like I felt like I needed to inhale something that would kill it.
What I'm doing?
Nah, you said you took it and you was like.
What's the difference when it's on the mask? What's the difference when it's on the mask?
Because I got a filter.
No, come on, man.
I feel better about the filter.
You feel better. It's the same.
You up there?
Same shit, different day,
son.
Yo,
nah.
You trying to hoodwink me?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Yo, hold on.
Hey,
look at this.
Weird. That's a little weird.
No, this is y'all.
I'm gonna tell you. See? What is he doing?
I call this hoodwink. Yo, look at it. Look at this. The other day, I'm in the restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Jamaican restaurant. My people's family. So, ginger's the big thing for COVID. Look what Sprite came out with.
Oh, yeah, we got a couple of those.
Hold on. I brought this Sprite ginger ale. If you guys run out and grab this, it tastes like COVID medicine. This is the nastiest drink I've ever had. It tastes like COVID medicine. If COVID was a medicine right now, if it's a liquid vaccine coming out,
like?
Yo,
like ginger beer?
It doesn't taste like ginger. That's what I thought.
You had a ginger beer before?
Yeah. Well, you asked me about ginger beer. Yo. So I'm thinking that was going to taste like ginger beer.
Okay.
So I was like, oh. I think I taste a hint of the lime still, such a hint of ginger, and just some other stuff that tastes like Metamucil or something. I don't know.
Because it's sweet.
Terrible. Huh?
It's sweet.
No, it's nasty.
Right. Nasty.
I don't know about sweet. It's nasty.
But I'm saying Sprite is sugary, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it's ginger ale, right? So.
Yeah, but I didn't really taste even like a sweet taste. Yo, it tastes like COVID medicine. They probably trying to get us with the COVID medicine.
What you get is you get the Canada Dry with the extra ginger in it.
Yeah, see, I do that. See, Listen,
like
any type of ginger thing, I got this company that I make my
Canada
Moscow
Dry.
Muse with.
But
Best ginger. I'm going to put you onto it.
But that's what they put me on.
Yeah, I'm going to put you onto it. So, staying on the topic of COVID.
Yep.
What do you feel are some of the we ain't going to call it post-COVID. Let's call it post-initial COVID breakout, or things that people implemented due to COVID that should stay even after, if we ever get past this COVID, you know what I'm saying? Pandemic that we're in. I got a couple that I think should stay.
Well, shoot, because I can't think of anything.
I'm gonna give you one.
Go ahead.
The mask. I think the mask, when you go to restaurants, and I'm not talking about just everybody. When you go to a restaurant, I think your waiter or your server should always have a mask. Don't sit over me, taking my order, talking over my water, my food. I do this all the time. I'll be like,
so
okay.
what do you when you okay?
move it to the
So
side.
when you say post COVID, are we saying like it no longer?
If it's no longer around, and we go back to
normal?
the norm, I think waiters and waitresses coming to your table, serving your food, should still have a mask on over your food. When they sit there, put your appetizers down and be like, yeah, what else you want? Are you talking directly over my food? No, you should have a mask.
You wouldn't find that weird?
Hell no. I love it now.
Would you find that weird? Did you find it as a problem?
Yes, I've always felt it as a problem. I've always did this. Every time I sit at the table and they come over and they start talking, I move my water. I move the apps where they talking. I'll be like, yo, no, I mean, I ain't talking over my food. I do it all the time. That's why I love it now. I noticed it because it has always been a problem for me.
I guess I'm trying to think. When I think of any waiters, that they're usually a little back from my table.
You think?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Trust me.
You know why? Because I'm always at the end of a table, and the way I sit at a table, because my legs are long, you don't get that.
So
close.
That might be just your scenario,
right? That might be my scenario. Yeah,
I'll be watching her.
Okay, I can see that.
The other one is this that I love,
but I think people would find that a little weird, though.
Not me.
No, I know you wouldn't, but the people would.
The other one is these restaurants need to keep these outside seating areas in the street. I'm loving them in the summertime. What?
I think they were doing that before, though.
No, not all of them. No, I'm talking about you go to Manhattan, you go to even
they cut them
in
out.
our area. I mean, they are out in the street taking up whole sections. I love that outside. Some of these restaurants didn't have any outside seating at all.
Yeah, I think
I'm loving that.
I think I mean, outside seating has always been great. I don't think that's anything new.
But what it is allowing them to keep doing that even after it goes.
Yeah, but remember,
this section of the street, we're gonna keep it.
But remember,
where they can actually have tables out here.
But you're talking about like New York, where traffic
even here.
But again, the roads are built for a reason, right? Traffic flows a certain way. There's reasons why streets are one ways, two ways, X, Y, and Z.
No, but they did this in areas where they jammed up the traffic. I'm talking about you go Manhattan, you go to them areas where it used to be like this.
But that's the thing.
They squeezed it down.
Yeah, but the thing
to allow these people to have
Yeah, but my point being is they were able to do that because there's less traffic than there was. You understand what I'm saying? There's less people traveling. There's less people doing X, Y, and Z. So if everything goes back to normal, how do you then implement that again? You sort of can't. You know what I mean? So, but I hear what you're saying. But I'm saying outdoors has always been nice. It's always been nice. Go ahead.
Still on the COVID topic. We going COVID crazy, y'all.
Yeah, no, but
now, do you think with the increase in COVID cases that has been taking place over the last, let's say, month?
Yeah.
Because we already knew, for a lot of people that haven't been paying attention or didn't really follow what took place when the COVID the alleged breakout in last February of this year, when I started doing my research, it showed that the United States started getting hit bad with COVID in October of 2019. And the cases were really here in January 2019. So I was telling people in June, as you heard, I posted on our little group on WhatsApp, yo, we got to watch out when the fall hit and October hit. We can go this might be a part 2. And it is what it is. My question is this. As bad as it is now, do you feel that it's worse or will be worse this time because of, and I'm going to tell you, do you think it will be? I'm going to have you answer that, and I'll tell you why I think it is and why it will be.
Do I think that COVID will be worse this winter than it was last winter? Yes.
Why?
simply because we haven't people infected.
Nah, but see this.
See,
I agree with that. But I'm going somewhere deeper with it.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree that COVID is rampant right now. COVID was not rampant in October of last year. It wasn't. So yes, it's going to be worse. It already is.
But hold on. But I'm talking about
it already
being
is.
worse because of. But listen, the point I was getting at is this.
Yeah.
The scare came in February. People started locking down. You still got the young kids running, doing this and third here, but for the most, the country started to lock down, right?
Mm-hmm.
As the months went on,
Mm-hmm.
all the fights and stuff. But who should, lock down, know what stages, what phases? People started to adjust. You had that take place, and then the summer came around. Remember, we started to bend and starting to flatten the curve. People started coming out more. Businesses started to operate more. Cases were low. People started to live in this new space and make it their new norm. I think we as people have gotten too complacent and feeling okay in this space, living with COVID, that now that the cases are rising, people aren't trying to adjust and go back. They kind of like, no, we all right. They're still trying to live like in the summer when cases were low, even now. I watch people that's not changing. Hold on, let me finish. I see people still posting club parties as if the cases aren't rising. I'm like, yo, damn, ain't we about to stop doing this club stuff like this? These big functions?
I think you have a point, but I think we living on the East Coast or living on the coast, period, right?
Yeah.
We're the ones who got hit first.
Yeah.
Right? New York, Florida, California, it's the coast, right, that got hit first. So we were dealing with it on a high level. Connecticut wasn't that high, but Mass, New York, New Jersey was. We're surrounded by it.
And then our cases went up.
Our cases went up.
So we was one of the hot states.
Well, we weren't. That's the thing.
No, we end up being one of the hot states.
We end up being, as of recently, but throughout this whole thing, we really weren't, right? We were able to sort of avoid that. As New York came down, what I saw started happening is okay, because we're going down in the places that were red, people started to get more comfortable, but not realizing it hadn't spread to the middle of the country yet, right? The middle America hadn't been touched at all yet, not at the levels on the interior, and they're not even trying to quarantine. They're not even trying to social distance. So now you got to think about, well, they're not doing it. It's reaching out in those places. New York and all of these other places are major cities are starting to come down a little bit. But because the middle America is not quarantining, and we're getting all types of shipments from middle America, food and X, Y, and Z.
And these people, I need my guitar.
These people are traveling. I'm not passing you that guitar.
I need my guitar.
I'm not passing you that guitar. I think that's what's happened, right? I think that's what's happened. Even though we've gone down in our area, no. Yo, come on, stop playing, man. Stop playing. Here we go with this guitar shit.
All right. Continue on, young Steven.
So I think that's what it is.
Feel a song coming on.
No, I don't need no songs. But my point being is that's on the outskirts we went through it. Middle America didn't. They're not social distancing, and look where we are now. That's it. So it may be a situation.
Distancing.
Here's the question before you start playing that song. Are you going to take the vaccine?
Oh, hell to the no.
Why not?
Hell to the no. I'm going to tell you why. On a serious note, most vaccines, aren't they tested for like 10 years? You think I'm taking some rush vaccine?
Okay, so
that's for something that's like the flu, and we still ain't got the cure for the flu?
So
I don't think so.
So let me ask you this.
You gotta catch me.
Hold on. Let's get serious.
You
about
gotta
it,
catch me.
I think this is.
Yeah,
I think it's a serious.
I'm keeping it a buck.
No, but
I'm not taking the vaccine.
No, I'm being serious. What would it take for you to take a vaccine?
See, okay.
Feel comfortable enough. Obviously, you got to feel comfortable to
Yeah.
do it. So what would it take for you to feel comfortable to take the vaccine?
I'm probably never going to feel comfortable because I'm at a stage in my life where I look towards natural ways of
holistic ways
of medicating,
dealing with stuff. Okay.
So I'm never going to be comfortable. They ain't never going to be in my mental.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm holding out and I ain't having it. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question.
Now if they say I can't travel,
I was just about to go there.
I gotta travel.
If they start saying like, yo, certain things are restricted.
All my values is out the door. Where's the vaccine?
Right. Yeah.
I'm going to Bora Bora.
But that's kind of my point.
Yeah.
At what point do you say, like, for example,
compromise your values and your morals over what society is forcing you to do? Do you fight it to the end?
It's a good question.
Yeah, that's a tough
How many people
one.
take flu?
I don't do the. Let me go to flu shot.
I don't take flu shots.
Listen, I used to never have the flu, right?
Yeah.
Never used to catch the flu.
Yeah.
Back in '96, my supervisor told me, "Hey, you should get the flu shot." I was like, "No, I'll get sick." No, but there's a bad case. This is gonna prevent it. You know, I took the flu shot in '96 and got the flu almost every year after that, and stopped taking the flu shots like in 2000 and maybe 2001, or maybe no, probably 2000 or 2001. I said, I ain't doing the flu shot no more. Do you know, like 2 years after that, I haven't had the flu since? I don't get the flu anymore.
Doesn't the flu shot
Flu
make you
shot
sick?
is for the medical departments.
Doesn't it give you the flu?
Yeah, they give you the strand from the year prior or the last potent strand.
So you were getting
your
it
body
every
can build
year, and every year you were getting
system.
sick after. Every year you was getting sick after you get the shot.
Listen.
But that's what happens.
Are
you saying that you took the shot, you got a strand of it, you had some side effects right then and there, and then you got sick after that in the same year?
I got sick every year with the flu after my first year getting the shot. Every year after that, I got the flu.
Did you get the shot again?
Yes.
And again? Okay.
No, wait, no, hold on. No, listen what I'm saying to you.
Yeah,
no,
be clear,
what you're saying is right. So
Okay.
I got the flu shot.
Yeah.
Got sick after that. Got sick after that. Every season I got the flu, and every season I got the flu shot. So I stopped getting the flu shot.
So what I'm asking you
I stopped getting the flu.
What I'm asking you is,
how do you fly?
Are you talking about the side effects from the flu shot, or are you talking about getting sick later on in that year? So, for example, you took the flu shot.
On that year.
Okay, that's all I'm trying to say.
Later on that year.
I'm trying to make sure, you're not just
after that.
You weren't getting confused with the side
I get
effects.
The flu shot, I feel funny. I got the flu. No.
Yeah.
I feel the flu now. No, later on that year, I would get the flu, or the year after, or whatever it is, I would constantly get the. But here, no, I don't do that.
Well, let me ask you this then.
Yeah.
Since you're you're all about the holistic avenue. Right?
About the holistic, a lot of stuff.
Look over to the left. What's up with the all the bacteria, antibacterial cream that kills 99% of germs on your hands? You think that's a good thing?
It might not be.
Making you more susceptible to stuff like COVID?
But that's exterior, so I don't be stunting it too tough. Hey, I ain't saying I shouldn't.
Hold on, wait. So you're saying the exterior can't affect the interior?
It can, but that little gloss that I turn around, put on there,
what
and wash my hands. But I'm not big on the hand sanitizer. I'm big on washing my hands with soap.
Okay, but washing your hands with soap is different from antibacterial cream that you
That's why
you
don't
put
supposed
on.
to use so much of that. That's drying your skin out.
So it's not about just drying your skin out. My point being is like, your body builds
Absorbing
up natural immunities to bacteria that is out there. And if you consistently are washing your hands and using hand sanitizer all the time, your body is not building up immunities to stuff that we.
I agree.
And you may now COVID is running rampant because Johnson & Johnson been handing out hand sanitizer.
Is it a conspiracy? Is that a conspiracy?
That's not a conspiracy.
No,
That's
I'm just saying.
thought.
Do you think that possibly these Johnson & Johnson and these people like with the flu, they're intentionally doing this stuff so we can use their products so they can push the vaccine? And on that note, do you think now with these cases going crazy and the G5 networks coming up, let's go back to is COVID due to the G5 network?
G5 bullshit.
But hold on. So you saying that's completely off the table for you? You don't think COVID had nothing to do with the G5 networks in Wuhan, China?
I don't think there's a correlation between COVID and G5 and 5G, G5 and 5G. No,
hey,
I don't.
In the comments, y'all, let us know if you think.
Now, what happened in Wuhan, China, in regards to 5G and COVID, that in that area, but 5G causing COVID, I'm not.
You don't think so?
No. I'm sorry.
Why do we always think it's a conspiracy?
I'm sorry. I don't think it's a conspiracy. That's the point. I don't think it's a conspiracy.
So you don't think that has nothing to do with it? So that G5 networking COVID relationship.
5G, bro.
5G.
We ain't
G5?
talking about planes.
Oh, good God, it's the G5. Hey,
or the summit.
I must be
G5 summit.
You know what? I'm talking it into existence. I'm gonna have a G5.
Do you want a G5
for one day, and it ain't even gonna be mine, and I'm not gonna pay for it. It's gonna be a tax write-off.
Yeah.
Cause we's playing smart.
So go ahead.
Last little part. I just want to talk about this.
I really want to know if you think that 5G has something to do with COVID.
Listen, the jury's still out over here.
See?
He don't believe it.
See?
Well, listen, these G5 networks are going up. A lot of them came up in October. And these cases started going rampant in October as well.
The earth is flat too, right?
Oh, we're going to talk that flat earth stuff, huh? Listen to this, y'all.
No,
we got to get 09 on here. We got to get 09 on here.
Shout out to the bro.
We got one of our bros that he kind of run with the flat earth people.
Nah, I'm not going to say that. Let him speak on it.
We're going to let him speak on it. That's another segment.
Let him speak. I can't say
we gotta have you on here, bro.
I can't say that he does or he doesn't.
Don't be like Kyrie.
But we definitely have these discussions on the possibilities and the theories that are put down.
We're gonna have a big flat Earth one.
We don't necessarily discuss subjects based on, oh, you feel this way and I feel the opposite. We look at what's being said and we debate the validity of what is out there.
So I want to go somewhere now.
So for you to bring up the 5G and Wuhan shit, that just
listen
with no facts, nothing to back
facts.
Up what he was saying.
No facts at all.
He's saying that the jury is out. The jury is out, but then no cases have been made. No cases have been made.
Hey, this is what we do as people as time. Listen, tell me you don't do this.
Nah, do what?
We just sometimes just think it just because of look it.
Nah, but we gotta do better than that.
Watch this.
Go ahead.
You drive in a suburban area.
Yeah.
You see a whole bunch of flags on every house. American flags on every house you go past.
Yeah.
You ain't scared. You ain't saying, wait a minute, let me get out of this area.
No.
Yeah, no, I am.
I'm not.
I get scared every time I'm
in
a neighborhood, in a suburban neighborhood with a whole bunch of American flags.
It depends.
And I'm an American.
It depends.
A whole bunch of American flags, I'll be like,
It depends.
Nah.
It depends.
It depends. What, the Klan next door now?
No, it depends on the type of houses and where it is.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one. Trailer parks.
I don't need a flag to feel some type of way in a trailer park.
Okay.
I don't need
farms.
You know
a whole bunch of farms. Yeah, okay. A whole bunch of farms?
Nah. There's a bunch of farms up the block.
Yeah, you go down to Suffield, go deep in Suffield, you see a whole bunch of what you think they do in Suffield.
I don't live like that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of blind to that.
Yeah.
No, I'm dead serious. I am. I'd be the one that be like,
well, all right.
I wouldn't be. Yeah, but I would be like, yo,
he dead in a horror movie.
Yo, you're not going.
Everything all right.
You're not going.
Me, I'm like, yo, get the keys. Get the keys. She's like, no, let's just go next door.
Yes, but get
the keys.
See that type of thought process keeps you boxed into your little area.
No,
and I know you're not like that.
No.
So that's my point. That's my point.
Let me say this.
I know you're not like that.
I'm not like that. So all jokes aside, but I am cautious.
I do pay
attention
Trump
to stuff.
Flags.
So
American flags don't bother me. Trump flags.
What if it's 50 of them?
Trump flags
in a trailer park
and Confederate flags are what bother me.
50 in a,
the American flag don't bother me. It
50
don't.
In a trailer park.
I'm in a trailer park. The flags don't matter. I'm in a trailer park. What you talking about?
Let me get out of the trailer park.
I'm in a trailer park. Yo, shout out to 8 Mile in Detroit, because I know y'all got a lot of them out there and black people live in them too. But you know what I mean.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
black
see.
people in a trailer park.
Hey, it is what it is, bro.
You was telling me the other day.
Yeah.
About your talk about your conversation with Aaron. What's going on with Aaron? Was it Lil Steve or Aaron? Who had the issue?
You talking about school in general, right? Nah, my kids think they smart.
So
I mean, my kids are smart. My kids are smart.
Who did you get into it with?
No, just in general with kids, and they try and get over on you, and they think they think they've done more, and they know it all, and they don't think you've ever done. And, they'll try and lie and think it makes sense to them when it's like,
it's an easy read.
We've been there.
It's an easy read.
We know what that looks like.
And know what's so crazy? And me and you discussed this before. How you know, our parents used to tell us, "There ain't nothing you do that I never did, that I don't know about, that I ain't whatever, whatever." Whoop, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
But they were wrong.
Yeah, they were wrong.
Because we did a lot that they didn't do.
Yeah,
they didn't go through.
That's a
we
fact.
grew up in a different era and a different time.
That's a fact.
Now, our kids, for the most part, we can still say that. Because a lot of the stuff that we did that took place like in the, let's say, the late 80s and 90s, this world is still copy cutting that same whatever.
I know you don't. You don't have the same type of freedom.
Yeah.
You don't have the same type of freedom. And it's not even
so we
the lives that we
know more than what y'all know. And we did it when it was probably was, we had more freedom.
You're not running the streets.
That's what I was going to say.
That's bottom line.
So
you're not running
more.
the streets. Yeah.
We just knew more.
Exactly.
We was moving it differently, so we can
right.
I see that a mile away.
And not necessarily supposed to be. So when we come home and we get questioned and we have something to say and we know what we say sounds more believable than what you might have just told me about your homework that you didn't do. Because been there, done that.
We seen it a mile away. Mm-hmm. We know how to read undercover car headlights late at night.
Yep.
I see. Fact. Yeah, that's the boys right there.
That's a fact.
Because we were conditioned differently.
Yeah, but again, it's a grow up thing. So that's what I was talking about. I just think our generation and our kids, there's such a big separation. Mm-hmm. And you know they think they know more than you. Not necessarily they know more than you, but they think that you don't understand. Mm-hmm. And I try and tell them like, yo, I had you when I was this age. Yeah. I'm not that much older than you. Yeah. Right? I'm like, yo, I'm my oldest son. I'm 19 years older than him. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's nothing. So we relate so much.
That's nothing.
In technology, we seen it when it came, and the same stuff that they're using now, we seen it when it hit the scene. Right. We seen it. We seen it through the stages where it evolved rapidly. But let's say it had the largest growth span.
No, rapidly is the right.
But not even just rapidly, but had the largest growth span.
It was like
the
industrial. It was like the industrial revolution.
They kind of right now.
No, they're
let's say this. Smart touch phones is majority the same. We've seen it when it went from the army to the flip to the Texan to
I was in AT&T buying my new phone. We've seen the whole
evolution of smartphones from a crazy change.
But all kind of technology. Yeah. Right. So I'm in AT&T buying a new phone and their system is down. And I'm in there talking to the salesperson. We having a conversation. He's, I think he was like 23, 24 years old, right? He never seen a StarTAC before. Flip phone, cell phone, smallest phone ever at the time, right? Cell phone ever at the time. And I was explaining it to him. And that's what prompted me to have the conversation with you about, or mention that, like, yo, when we was talking before that, yo, they're growing up in an era where they never grew up not having internet.
Y'all don't even understand this.
They never grew up not having internet. They never grew up not having some type of computer device. They never
those phones back then.
They never grew. A president being black is not something that's foreign to them. Yeah. They didn't grow up seeing president after president being white and understanding the truly understanding. And I mean, even generations older than us feel it even more than we do. Of the possibility of what it meant to have a black president or a black vice president.
So they don't really understand the struggle.
No, for us that was still something like that'll never happen. Yeah. For us that would never happen.
And I think that's why a lot of the younger generation don't appreciate the life that they have right now because they really don't understand the struggle to get us where we at.
But I think that's also the reason that they so easily galvanize and get out there because they don't have the hang-ups. Yeah. They don't have the hang-ups
I didn't think about it that way.
That we may have, right?
You got a good point. So they know the story, but they ain't live it. So they ain't got it. They not fearing nothing. They like, let's go.
There's nothing subconscious holding them back. There's nothing subconscious holding them back. Like shit, that. Yo, they might sit the dogs on us. So the boys,
you know what? And that's kind of how we were when we were younger. Right. Because we didn't know it to the same magnitude as our parents. Didn't think about it that way. Right. So you got something. Yeah,
we get farther and farther away. They need to know the history, but they don't need to feel it.
This is a different. We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna do a different segment on this. We got to go deeper there. I like that. Yeah. Well, I want to go here because I'm glancing at something on the TV, but I ain't gonna say what it is. But long story short, there's apps out there now. So listen, I go on social media, right?
Yeah.
I go to this girl. I happen to be scrolling through my timeline.
Mm-hmm.
This girl that I know posts a video. So I'm watching the video, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. She just did a reenactment of, I forgot whose video. Let's say it was Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow, she did the whole video over.
TikTok?
Huh?
TikTok?
Can't remember. No. This was on, it might have been a TikTok, but it was on, no, it wasn't a TikTok. It was the actual video, like the set and everything.
Oh, she put her face on
So
it.
I'm like, so she changed it. I didn't realize until I watched the whole video, like, wait a minute. This is everything in the video. That she couldn't just, there ain't no green screen. That's the video.
Mm-hmm.
It's a face changing or face masking app that makes you look just, I mean, it puts you on the person's body as if you are truly that person.
Mm-hmm.
I got a problem with that with technology. You're going to need an alibi for everything you do now. I mean, I was to the point when I watched this video, you couldn't tell me when I first watched it that really wasn't her until after. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Because mind, she's built a particular way, so that's why I thought she was Cardi B, because she looks like that. Beautiful girl. Face, everything. Man, it wasn't even her. It was Cardi B with her face on it. What's up with technology? Has technology went too far, and are they putting the right controls in place to protect people? Because you can be framed now. Hey, he was here. If you ain't got no alibi, they put your face on somebody else's body, send that footage out there. Yep, he did the crime. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it to the point where you can't tell if a video's been doctored or not?
Yes.
No,
you ain't see the app? Yes.
Professionals can't determine whether something is doctored or not.
Listen, if they're getting that close, possibly.
You're not going to need an alibi, but public opinion is a bitch. Public opinion is a bitch. So, I mean.
Man, you're going to need an alibi. I'm keeping my phones pinging off of every tower where I'm at.
You like watching all of these Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Most of that stuff is CGI. At some point in time, it's going to filter down into your hand.
So that's the reality. But
that's the reality of technology.
But I'm saying at the same time, when technology evolves, should we also be making sure that, like, this is what I wanted to develop. I'm going to throw this gem out there to all y'all IT tech guys. Build apps and software around security. Data protection, security, face recognition, and stuff like that. That's where the money's at. So much stuff is in the cloud. Get your money off of securing data, securing whatever it is. So my point is, while these things are evolving and they're building things here, are they putting the proper controls in place? Are they building out apps and things like that, or software to make sure, if somebody does this, is something behind it to say that it's always going to be, it's not real. That we can detect if it's not real. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times, perfect example, a lot of times technology is moving faster than controls put in place. When I got that drone a few years ago, man, I was flying that drone over everywhere, downtown, over any and everything.
Can't do that
because,
no more.
Yeah, next time I went, a few weeks later, I went to go fly it in certain areas. It was like, nope, can't get off the floor. You need certain regulations to get up. Then I went in other places. They put out different, they kept pushing out. I kept getting updates every week because they were learning how to regulate it. Because they didn't. Before you can fly anywhere, that's why people was flying them up. Man, I was going 700.
I think that drones have a inherent public danger to them.
Hey, don't be knocking the drones.
For
my real estate.
No, but of course, they have their benefits.
For my movies.
They have their benefits, but I'm not totally sold on worrying about the face recognition software and it turning into something where
keep talking.
It turning into something that people have to worry about. Yo, you put my face on this, like you would have, like, what are we talking about? A crime was committed and somehow they got the footage, the surveillance footage, and they put your face on it instead of theirs, and then put the surveillance footage back. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like, that's the part that that's the part I'm trying to figure out.
Bump that. Look at this. This is what we're going to do right now.
See? Hell no.
Listen.
Hell no.
We about to do a taste test. Peep this right here.
We ain't about to do no take.
Yeah,
Okay. No, we not. You trying to.
Take your plate.
Yo, you trying to hot my belly? Come on, son.
I went to Golden Crust today, right? And guess what they had at Golden Crust? Now I made money off of the stock, and people was doubting me in regards to the stock. Beyond Meat beef patties. What?
The what?
Beyond Meat beef patties.
So I want y'all to know something.
Base.
I want y'all to know something. He is
Beef.
serving some cold ass beef patties. All right.
Hey man, listen.
Some cold ass beef patties have been sitting here, and he wants them to give me a taste test of something that ain't even warm.
We're gonna throw it in the microwave.
No, don't throw it. Oh, see.
Yeah, we're gonna nuke it. Yeah,
see.
We're gonna
see.
We'll do a comparison.
See. That's what I'm talking about.
Keep talking.
This is what I'm talking about. There's nothing to talk about. He thinks I'm about to eat some fake meat beef patties. We not doing that.
2 seconds.
We not doing that.
2 seconds, y'all.
Yo, we not doing.
Watch it.
Yeah.
I'm about to go nuke this.
Yo, I'm not eating that shit. I'm not fucking eating that shit. Yo, I'm gonna pretend that I'm gonna eat that shit, but I'm not eating that shit. I'm not eating it. I promise you. I promise you. Yo, I'm not eating it. Yo, look at this. He went there. He bought a beef.
Don't worry. They in the oven. I mean, they in the microwave.
Oh, man. Come on, son. Come on, son. But get back to that.
All right, the beef patties are in the microwave right now. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a taste test.
No, we ain't doing a taste test.
Yeah, I thought you trying to grab a bun and cheese.
My bun and cheese been sitting
Trying to
in
get
here
my
for
bun
a
and
minute.
cheese.
Right,
Bun and cheese.
been in here
Bun
for-
and cheese.
Been in here for a minute.
It's alright though.
Nah, it ain't alright. That cheese cold, hot as hell.
That cheese good.
Hell no.
That cheese good.
You bought it in the fridge.
Yo,
When you bought it, it was in the fridge.
my bun and cheese good. I'm about to put it in the fridge right now.
Yo. See? That's what I'm talking about. Yo.
And I'm about to go grab them beef patties.
Yo. And he lactose intolerant.
Hey.
And he lactose intolerant. Black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, son. What we doing? Plates. I'm not eating this. For my dinner home. Waiting for me.
Go.
Nah, son. My dinner home waiting for me.
Go.
Nah, tell no lie. My dinner at home waiting for me.
No, we about to sample these. Listen. Yeah, so what? I'm lactose intolerant.
Okay, so wait, hold on. Time
We
out,
don't
time
supposed
out,
to drink
time out,
no.
time out,
Listen,
time
we don't supposed to consume no milk other than the milk of the species that you come from, other than coming out of the breast of your mother, or
I ain't know you was really.
Only
lactose
time you
intolerant.
supposed to-
I was joking. I ain't really know you was
Yeah.
lactose intolerant.
but no, so crazy. I'm lactose intolerant, but I can eat pizza. It doesn't mess with me. Any quality cheese.
That's a different type of cheese.
Sojourner.
Right there.
Certain cheeses.
Yo, that cheese right there, a different type of cheese.
What?
Different type. All right, keep it. So, yo, what's this mystery
All right, so this is what we're
meat
gonna do.
you trying to eat? Pause.
Yeah, pause. What? Yo, come on. What the hell you talking about?
Hey, that's just a jokey joke.
All right, so
I
listen,
don't
we
care
going.
about
There's a
that
mild
shit.
one and a spicy one. Which one we going? We going spicy. Now we want to have the Beyond Meat beef patty, and I also went to Scott's. No, I went to Golden. I got a regular beef patty from Golden Crust, a Beyond Meat beef patty from Golden Crust, and one from Scott's. We sampling 3 different beef patties.
Wait.
What do you mean, wait?
Wait. Just pause for a second, son. Pause. Yeah, because you're saying that there's a special type of meat patty from Golden Crust that you're trying to
Right over here.
taste test.
Look, I'm gonna put it right here.
No, I need you to
Beyond
tell
Meat.
me. I need you to tell me
What you need to hear?
what is this special filling that's in these beef patties?
It's plants. It's plants. It's vegetables.
But it's
Veggies.
not. But it's not called veggies. What's it called?
It's plant based.
I didn't ask you what it was based in. I said, what is it called?
It's called Beyond Meat.
Beyond Me or Beyond Meat?
Beyond Meat. Are you messing up my pronunciation?
I'm
call me
trying,
out,
I'm
huh?
trying to figure out what it like.
Beyond Meat.
This shit gonna be disgusting.
No.
Beyond
okay, so,
meat.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have you take one of each.
No, I don't take
Grab
one
that
of.
plate right here. Have that plate right here. Take one of these and one of these.
One of what?
One of that one. Then take one of those.
Yeah.
There we go. Now,
I can already tell.
I mess with the Beyond Meat.
Yeah, I can
burgers.
already tell you which one is the Fugazi one. You can already tell
Ain't
which
no
one
Fugazi.
is the Fugazi one versus which one is the real deal. This don't even flake, Dexter. This don't even. It's not even flaking. This not even. It's don't even. Look, look at this.
Look.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Hello. Let me try this shit. Let me see.
It's good. Beyond Meat beef patty. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something. That's something.
It's good.
I don't know.
It tastes like Beyond Meat though.
Beyond some type of meat, like yo.
You got the regular one?
Like
you don't want the regular one?
Like yo. Yeah.
It don't taste too far.
That's not a.
It don't taste too different.
That's not a beef.
It don't take that much different than the regular one.
Yeah,
not too much. You really can't tell.
It don't flake.
No, I ain't talking about the flake, bro.
But the flake.
I think the flake is how they did it. That's the person that cooked this one.
No, ain't that no bake how did it?
The meat is the inside. They ain't no outside.
Yo,
they messed up on the outside.
You can't mess up on the outside. That's the whole point of a beef patty or any kind of patty.
They did, man. Don't get somebody fired, man.
Yo, the crust matters.
Somebody might have got fired.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Hello.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Yo, Dak. Yo, all right. I'm sorry. The audience got to see this. Look at this shit right here. Look at that shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at this.
What the hell?
Look at this.
Oh, my God. What the hell is that?
Look at it. This is what he over there munching on right now.
No, that's this one. That's this one.
Nah, son. That's the Beyonder meat. Whatever. Whatever it is that you over there. You over there taking down, son.
Mine ain't look like that.
Nah, because it ain't open up. Yo, Paul. Yo,
yeah,
look
Paul.
at this shit.
Oh my
look
God!
at that.
Open it up. I see it. Oh
nah,
man.
Son. Nah, son.
You're slipping.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm not eating that. You wildin'. I hope it tastes good, son.
No.
I hope it tastes good, son.
I Beyond Meat burgers.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take your word for it.
I make money off their stock too. When they stock drop,
I'm happy for you. I'm happy.
It was like $30. It went up to $60 real fast. I'm mad.
I'm happy.
I ain't buy it until it hit 100, but it went from 100 to.
I'm happy for you.
$100 to $240.
Yo, I watched this.
I stole it when it came down.
I watched this YouTube channel called Survey Everything, and this looked like one of the experiments. I'm not even gonna lie. Look like one of the experiments. I'm not eating that, bro.
I'm not eating truthfully, it tastes good.
I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm not eating it.
I do.
I'm not eating it. I appreciate it.
It's healthier for you.
I appreciate it, but healthier for who?
For you as a black man.
Man, listen here.
You as any man.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. Jamaican restaurants, right?
Okay.
Got a question.
Okay.
And we're going to come back to Golden Crest too. Why is it when you go to most of these restaurants and you go inside and you say, hey, we're going to take another, we're going to talk about the attitudes another day. But this is what I'm talking about, this menu. Not even the menu, but how you serve, how you get your food when you're taking out.
The presentation.
No, not even the presentation. Just when you're taking it out.
Taking it out of where?
Out of the restaurant.
Yeah.
You get
the way the food is presented.
I ain't even talking about how it's really presented. I'm talking how it's packaged.
That's presentation.
But I don't even care how it looks. I'm really talking about just how it's packaged.
No,
you put it in there.
Package is part of it. Go ahead.
So you put it in. They put it inside the bag. Let's say you're getting some Aki and sawfish, right?
Okay.
Or some curry goat, curry chicken, whatever you're getting.
Yep.
Oxtail, whatever you order.
Yeah.
They put it in a little foam container. Boom, 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 boom. And they give you in a brown paper bag.
Mm-hmm.
And put it in a plastic bag. Man, by the time you get that in your car and get home, that oil's everywhere. Don't have on the white clothes or nothing that heated.
Mm-hmm.
My question is this. Why don't most of these West Indian restaurants get the plastic containers?
Plastic
like the
or
Chinese
foil?
restaurants.
Or the foil.
I'm talking the plastic ones. Like you go to a Chinese restaurant, they get the little plastic container with the plastic top, the black bottom with the frosted top.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't do that? Why is that not being done?
I think that's a local thing.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that might be like a... Everywhere I've gone outside of this state, my food don't come like that.
Ah, wow.
I'm going to be honest.
So you saying they playing out here?
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe. But in other areas, maybe...
I don't...
Maybe,
going like
maybe those things are cheaper.
Yeah.
Maybe those things, because of the amount of... Like in New
people
York,
don't want to
for
spend
example,
this money here.
In New York, for example, there's so many restaurants, things of that, those type of containers come, they're cheaper.
But you don't think it's cheaper here? Listen, it's a million Chinese restaurants here. They got to be cheap.
But they might have, their stuff might be coming from somewhere else. Who knows who these people's suppliers are? You understand what I'm saying? I can go to BJ's or Costco's or something like that and get the same containers. So
okay,
maybe that's,
then.
Or Restaurant Depot.
So wait a minute.
Maybe that's the deal. And it's not.
They could go to Restaurant Depot and get them plastic containers.
But that's my point. My point being is because you can go to Restaurant Depot and get them, you don't necessarily have to order them, ever worry about running out because you can always hit Restaurant Depot.
But they're not getting them in the first place. That's my problem. Why are they still using the foam containers?
No, I'm talking about the foam containers.
The
foam containers you get from Restaurant
Depot.
Depot, places like Restaurant. I've been in there. I can't say that for sure.
We're gonna have to research this.
That's fine. I've got a Restaurant Depot card.
Let's go. We're going to Restaurant Depot.
You know?
So on that topic, what do you feel in regards to minority businesses, restaurants and franchises, like let's say restaurants, and their ability because of their excellent food, their clientele, in some inner cities that's like the spot, the cornerstone of that little hood is that little restaurant right there, the Jamaican restaurant, that Spanish restaurant. How do you feel in regards to these establishments making money? They have the clientele, but they're not growing the business or allowing the business to evolve in a way where they can actually have some generational wealth. They can pass it on. They're franchising it out. Kind of like Golden Crust. See, Golden Crust is one of them that they're everywhere.
They're franchised.
They're franchised.
Yep.
But a lot of these other ones
Scott's isn't.
could have actually done it. Not my point. They could have done it, and they decided to just get this little bit of money and didn't grow the business. And then when they get, perfect example, a place like Scott's that didn't grow it to that magnitude, somewhere like Golden Crust could come and drop a whole bunch of them around and kind of take a lot of that clientele away. Do you think that
Scott's is bigger than you think?
No, I'm not saying it ain't big. I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying in comparison. I'm just saying when you're established and you have something good and you have a lot of clientele, but you're not looking to grow to that next level, and somebody else comes in with something like yours, but then they do it and they take away from you, and then in some cases you become obsolete.
Yeah, I think in the example that you're giving, the caveat that I would put in there is that Golden Crust is there was Scott's Bakery, what they provided in terms of their
not bad
in terms of their breads, their baked goods, as well as their beef patties and cocoa breads. Their beef patty was more of a meatloaf patty. It didn't have that flake. It didn't have that true authentic feel per se, right? But you were one of the only ones in the area, right?
Yeah,
so you were able to expand in a way where you're able to open up different shops throughout Hartford, right? I think it was like 3 of them.
Yep.
The space that was left open was that authentic piece. That's where Golden Crust came in. And Golden Crust, being big in New York, already had a name. So as it comes down here, like if you put a McDonald's somewhere, you know what I mean? There's name recognition that comes with that. Mm-hmm. But I would also say that for a quote-unquote mom and pop, a business like Scott's, they grew their business in a way that messed with
on my face, y'all.
that messed with the community, right? So before you know it, beef patty and cocoa breads are being sold in the schools. Well, where you think they getting them from?
Scott's was killing them.
So
Scott's was killing them.
But to your larger point about mom and pop shops evolving. Well, here's the thing.
I think we need to do that more.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's one of the things you have to do to evolve your business. You have to be forward thinking, right? But when some of these places started up their businesses, the people who are starting them were forward thinking to a point.
Yep, I agree.
You have children. You have grown your you have supported your family off of this business. You know how hard it was to maintain this business. You may, depending on what that business is, you may not want that for your children. Or your children growing up in it may not want to take it over. Right? Yeah. So those are the little things.
But is it a sacrifice that they should be making?
Hold on.
For the bigger picture.
Well, the reason why I say that is because for the ones that do evolve, it's usually the children with the bigger outlook because they're starting from a different point that now evolves the business into something else. But a lot of times there is no one else. There's no one to take it to that next level. You understand what I'm saying? Or there's no interest in doing so.
That's what I'm talking about. There's no interest.
Yeah, but I don't think it's just not being interested. I think it's also I've done as much as I can. As a mom, being the mom of the mom and pop or the pop of the pop mom and pop, I've gone as far as I want. We could go with it. If it's gonna go somewhere else, it's for my children to do that.
I get it, but why isn't it? What I'm saying is this: why isn't it part of the building plan? When you establish, perfect example. Let me say this to you. This is me. My real estate company. I established that for my kids and my grandkids. Shine Bright Brokerage, y'all.
Yep.
www.shinebrightbrokerage.com. Point I'm getting at is I established that company for my kids and my grandkids. I want to have a legacy. I want them to have an option number 2, or like I say, a plan B. A lot of non-minorities tend to, I went to college, didn't want to do that, and this ain't work out. I went and worked and took over my family business. I wanted to give my kids that same plan B. If you go to college and you don't want to do that, or if you don't want to go to college, you can take over the family business. But with the design, when I built the business, was it's built for my kids and my grandkids to take it to the next level.
So here's the question. What if for them it's actually plan C and plan A and plan B works out, plan A or plan B works out for them, what then?
Well, then
that's what
going on.
But that's what happens a lot of times, right? It all depends on the type of business.
Let me say this.
It also depends on the type of business. I
answer the question this way: if they're A or B doesn't make more money than that, then I'm telling them, yo, you got to take this business over. You ain't doing nothing.
But you
ain't making no money.
But again,
come over and take the business and get these.
Right, but what if
build something?
So let me ask you a question.
That can be greater than you.
Do you
I
love?
think it's a sacrifice, man.
Hold on. Do you love the business of real estate?
No.
You don't love it.
No.
Do you think that your children are?
I don't hate it. I enjoy doing it.
You enjoy it.
I don't love it. I enjoy doing it. It's easy.
You do enjoy
I'm just social people, so I enjoy doing it.
Okay.
But I don't love it. It's not my first love. It's not what I'm. And saying my dream job.
And then the point that I get to,
enjoy it as easy, as fun as this, that, third here. But
so here's another question: have you brought them up around it?
Yeah, to some degree. I'll be honest, to some degree.
Okay.
They have always been exposed to it while I built it, while I created it,
yep.
and while I kind of moved through. My eldest son, he is looking to take it over. He wants to take it over.
Okay.
And it was already in design, and I want to get the other ones, but I know one of these 4 is going to have to take this business and bring it to the next level. And I'm not, listen, if none of them wanted to do it, I'm going to point eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch the tiger by his toe.
And that's fine.
I don't care.
But
you got to bring it to the next level.
But your business is a business in which you can more readily, or not more readily, but there's an easier path to building generational wealth through your business versus owning a bodega on a corner somewhere. right? So that's kind of how I look at it. It's not always, I don't have the mindset to evolve my business. It's I've built my business. For it to evolve further, it's gonna take somebody else to do so.
Okay.
And
so
they may not want to.
So with that being said, when they do these, so as minorities and black people, should we be wearing that hat when we go into business? Regardless, should we, because of what we need as people as a whole, when you go and do a business, should you be thinking, yo, this business is just not for right now, here and now
absolutely.
for me on this planet, what
Absolutely.
I'm doing, living in my space, and I'm building this for them.
Absolutely.
Like I tell people all the time, I don't live for myself.
If you've got those kids, absolutely.
Yeah, I tell people all the time.
You got a family you need to take care of?
Everything I do, I don't live for myself. Everything I do is building stuff for my kids. How I hustle, every grind I do is to make sure my kids and grandkids are in a better place. I'm going to enjoy when I sit back and retire. That's going to be my time for me.
Yep.
Right now, all my power moves and everything I do are for my kids and my grandkids.
Yeah.
And that mindset of, hey, you know how people, they live for every moment of today for themselves and not thinking, yo, I'm not living every moment of today for myself. I'm living every moment of today to build blocks so my kids have it easier. Then my grandkids have it easier. So the whole thing is to, it ain't pay it forward, but establish the foundation so that it's easier for the next level of your legacy to.
Everybody doesn't have the same mindset in that, all right, well, say you own a pizza shop and your family works in the pizza shop and you've got your family, your sons and your daughters working in this pizza shop all of their lives, all through junior high, high school. This is all you do. So when they get up in the morning, they might come in there and be chopping up vegetables and stuff like that before they take off and go to school. As soon as they leave school, they back into the restaurant, making sure wiping it down, making sure everything's clean and dealing with customers. And then when they get a chance to go off to college, you think they want to come back to that?
So I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
So
it's the type of business, right?
So I fully agree. I fully agree. The type of business, in those businesses, you have to have a love for it. And
shout out to those family mom and pop pizza shops,
all mom and
shops,
and all mom and pops, all mom and shops, all mom and pop shops.
But you know, that's a lot of times that's what it is.
No, but you have a good point there, because the type of business, it can be a burnout business.
Yeah.
Or you have to, in those situations, you have to love to prepare food and cook food.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sometimes those businesses require that I love to do this, because it takes a little bit more than just click. It takes a little bit more.
That's why I asked you.
A lot of prep work.
Do you love the real estate business? Yeah. Because even some of these people in the restaurant business, because they're so good at it, that's just something that they grew up. It was a skill that was given to them, and they're very good at it, but they don't necessarily love doing it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine owning a restaurant and then having to go home and cook?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're ordering out.
Yeah, like
every day.
So that's just kind of my point, right?
No. Good point. I didn't think about it from that side, that standpoint. Okay, you guys. So we're gonna wrap this one up. This session up, episode 2, all shapes and sizes. Once again, I am your host, Disco Deck.
Yo, boy, Big Steve. You can reach me on all social media platforms, S_TV. Yo,
Steve,
come on, man.
S.TV or _. Yeah, you need theme music.
Yo,
bruh.
I
gotta
don't
have
need
theme music.
But I don't need the Tina Turner. I'm getting my ass whooped, and I need to calm my mind and change my thought process. Strings. I need that.
Watch when I learn.
I'm praying.
I am going to learn how to play. I told you.
I'm
to play
praying
the viola.
that you do. I'm praying that you
Watch
do.
when I learn it.
I'm praying that you do. You keep saying something about viola.
I should play the viola.
It was the triangle. It was the triangle. Ping.
All shapes and sizes.
Ping, ping, ping.
See y'all next episode. I'll see you guys next episode.
Ping. It don't work the same. You see how he hitting the strings just like the triangle. Ping, 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 ping. Cut.
We rocking now, baby.